In a village nestled amidst rolling hills, a mother lived a simple life with her 3 sons, Paul, Jean, and Judah. Life was not easy, but their home was filled with love. The mother, a woman of quiet wisdom, instilled in her sons the importance of kindness, humility, and faith. She taught them that true strength came not from worldly achievements, but from a heart connected to something greater. Each son, however, took his mother's teachings to heart in different ways. Paul, the eldest, possessed a sharp mind and a thirst for knowledge. He excelled in his studies, absorbing information like a sponge. Jean, the middle son, was quiet and contemplative. He preferred listening to his mother's stories and observing the world around him. Judah, the youngest, had a restless spirit. He craved adventure and excitement, often chafing against his mother's guidance. As the years passed, the 3 sons grew into young men. Each embarked on his own path, carrying with him the values instilled by their mother. Little did they know that life's journey would test their hearts and reveal the true meaning of strength. Paul, with his sharp intellect, left the village to pursue higher education. He excelled in his studies, earning recognition and accolades for his brilliance. He became a scholar, his name whispered with admiration in academic circles. Yet, with each achievement, a subtle change crept into Paul's heart. He began to see himself as superior, his knowledge setting him apart. The humility his mother had instilled slowly eroded, replaced by a quiet pride. Jean, in contrast, chose to remain in the village. He learned the craft of carpentry, finding satisfaction in working with his hands and creating something tangible. He never forgot his mother's teachings, often visiting her and listening intently as she shared her wisdom and experiences. He learned the rhythm of the seasons, the language of the wind, and the quiet strength that came from a life lived in harmony with nature and family. Judah, driven by his restless spirit, set off to seek his fortune in distant lands. He was captivated by tales of adventure and riches, his heart yearning for the excitement and pleasures of the world. He ignored his mother's pleas for caution, dismissing them as the worries of an old woman out of touch with the desires of youth. Years turned into decades. The village, once bustling with the energy of the 3 brothers, grew quiet as life took its course. The mother, her hair now silvered and her steps slower, aged gracefully, her heart filled with a mixture of pride and longing for her sons. Paul, now a renowned scholar, returned to the village after years of absence. He carried himself with an air of importance, his words laced with intellectual arrogance. He visited his mother, but their conversation felt strained. He dismissed her simple wisdom, his mind too full of his own knowledge to truly listen. He spoke of his accomplishments, seeking her admiration, but sensing only her quiet disappointment. News arrived from distant lands of Judah's exploits. He had amassed a fortune, they said, living a life of extravagance and indulgence. Yet whispers followed his tales of riches, stories of recklessness, broken promises, and a heart hardened by the pursuit of pleasure. He had achieved the worldly success he craved, but at a cost. He had become a stranger to himself and to the values his mother held dear. Jean, who had never left the village, remained his mother's constant companion. He cared for her with a tenderness born of love and respect. He listened patiently to her stories, finding wisdom in her simple observations about life. He tended to her needs, his strength evident not in physical prowess, but in the unwavering dedication of his heart. One evening, as the sun cast long shadows across the village, the mother gathered her sons around her. Her voice, though weak, held a quiet strength as she spoke of the lessons life had taught her. She spoke of the importance of humility, the emptiness of pride, and the enduring power of love. "My sons," she whispered, "the world may honor knowledge and wealth, but true strength lies in a heart that listens and remains faithful." Paul, his heart heavy with regret, realized the truth in his mother's words. He had spent a lifetime chasing knowledge, only to discover that true wisdom lay in the simple values she had taught him as a child. Judah remained distant, his heart still captivated by the allure of the world. But in the quiet of his soul, a flicker of longing for something more stirred within him. Jean, his hand resting gently on his mother's, listened with his heart, his love and loyalty, a testament to the strength he had found in staying true to the values she held dear. The world, with its fleeting glories and seductive whispers of fame and fortune, often forgets the quiet strength of a listening heart. It is in the whispers of a mother's love, the enduring comfort of home, and the unwavering loyalty to those we hold dear that true strength resides. For it is not in what we achieve, but in who we are and how we love, that we leave our mark on the world.